Hey kids, now we're cooking. Welcome to another episode of Now We're Cooking, the cooking show for kids of all ages. My name is Aunt Annie.
And I'm Grandma Jayne.
And you're in the middle of Happy Week. We are so happy. And we're happier if you're happy. And so to celebrate happiness and this wonderful happy week, we are making something that is some type of entree or some type of appetizer or something to begin with every letter in the word happy. Excuse me. So to start with H, we did hot fudge, which is now nice and it's going to keep for a long time, but it's cooling because we shouldn't put it on our ice cream hot. We did just for the episode to put it together for you, but it really should be on your ice cream warm, and it saves like just for weeks in your refrigerator. Okay, sometimes months. You'll know when Megan said when it gets grainy, it's probably not very good anymore. Okay. Then we went on to roasted asparagus. That makes us very happy. The flavor was very good. We decided we wanted bigger spears next time we make it rather than the smaller. There's just a lot more substance to them, but the flavor is delicious. We then went on to pulled pork, which Jayne worked on last night. She told you how she did it. We had a nice pulled pork sandwich. And now we're going on to the next P of happy, and we're going to make pizza pepper poppers. That's a lot of P, isn't it? And we had pulled pork. So we're giving you 5 P's for the price of 2. Pulled pork and pepper pizza poppers or pizza pepper poppers, whichever. Okay, so you're going to want to get a bag of mini sweet peppers at your grocer's produce aisle. I've gone ahead and cut them from the stem on down. Okay, and wash them and taken the little seeds out. So you're going to see that there's a nice hollow, shallow area there. So if Jayne would be kind enough to spread them out then on a cooking sheet with the shiny side of foil up. And I'll let her assemble these, some of these while I'm cutting up some more things.
Okay. I'll move these over here.
Or maybe you want to put them all down and then arrange them or something.
I can do that too.
Because I still want to cut up some things we're going to put in there.
There you go.
And let me know if you, I just eyeballed how many you'd have there.
You did a good
That's
job
good.
eyeballing, yeah.
I'm going to cut my onion from stem to root. I'm going to take some of the skin off. I am using red onion because, as you kids know, I'm a red onion lover. And so I got a red onion at the store today, so it's fresh. And Jayne, once you get them arranged, what we've done is open a jar of, you can use marinara sauce, pizza sauce, or I opened a jar, I really like spaghetti sauce. And there's lots of flavors of spaghetti sauce as well. So Jayne, if you would spoon some of our spaghetti sauce in the middle of our peppers.
Okay.
Well,
if I find seeds, should I take those out?
Yep, if you see any that I missed. And we already talked over and over about color and texture, kids. Now you can see how marvelous this is going to be. All ready for color.
Very colorful.
And very few of us don't like pizza, let's face it.
A fun appetizer, something different too.
Well, that's what we thought too, kids. In our meal today, we have hot fudge. We kind of did it out of order because happy, we wanted to spell it in the correct order, but hot fudge really is our dessert. We have asparagus roasted with very good flavor on the side. We've got pulled pork as our sandwich, or just the pulled pork without the bun. Or you could make some roasted potatoes or something for a different starch other than, but the buns are so good. Now for the appetizer, we're having the pulled pork, or excuse me, the pepper pizza poppers. Now what I'm going to do is dice this onion in little fine pieces, little fine dices. And again, I'm going about 1/8 across all these pieces of onion, and then I'm going to go the other way, and I should have nice diced little pieces. See how small and diced they
Very
are?
nice.
Nice little diced pieces. See, beautiful. Okay.
Okie-doke.
Okay, then I prefer pepperoni to about anything else. So I'm gonna cut up some mini size. I got the regular bag of pepperonis, but I'm gonna cut them up very small.
I think a lot of kids enjoy the pepperoni too. Usually that's always pepperoni pizza, you know, when we order with the kids.
Yes. And there might even be little pepperoni bites you can buy that are already in little squares. I'm not sure. But I love my knife from Grandma Jayne.
I tell you, you get spoiled by it, don't you?
And we've got the oven set at 400 preheating, and I think I already heard it.
Yep, it's there.
But what we're gonna do then next to dress these, Jayne, is just to take small pieces of pepperoni. And if you want to put pepperoni and onion on each of these.
Okay.
And again, we talk kids about doing bonding with our families. It's just so wonderful. This is a wonderful thing, again, that you can do with your family. Assemble them together, eat them together. But it's a perfect appetizer for any meal that you have. But again, we're just going to put some pepperoni and onion on these. Smaller pieces might be work out a lot better to put them in the smaller peppers here, and the bigger pieces Jayne has figured out will stretch out nicely in the bigger peppers or the longer peppers.
These are little peppers, but they look good.
But look how colorful they are.
Yes.
It's just so fun. I'm gonna give this guy a little bit more in there.
And then the cheese will kind of hold everything in there.
Yeah, and what we've done then is Jayne's putting some onion in here. Those are a little bit too big. The little diced onions.
And if anything falls off, it can burn on the foil. You don't have to
Yeah.
clean it up so much, so it's nice.
That's why we like to foil like
Yes.
almost everything.
Almost everything, yeah.
Shiny side up always.
You know, I did your pretzels over the weekend, and I found that you don't even have to put foil or anything on it, or spray. They came off a cookie sheet. Now isn't that something?
Without greasing
Without greasing it.
No parchment paper
No.
without greasing.
Yes.
And look how we struggled with
Yeah.
them. Just on a
And
cookie
they're
sheet.
so delicious, that recipe you use.
Plain cookie sheet. Thanks for telling us,
Yeah.
Grandma Jayne. See, in the kitchen, kids, you're constantly evolving and adapting and changing to what works and doesn't work. Okay, now Jayne, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and now put mozzarella cheese on each of these. We can each put our fingers in here.
Oh, it's fast. That's looking good.
And then I like to put a little parm on as well, because it just has a little bite. Mozzarella is nice and creamy, but it doesn't always have the most flavor, so I'm going to put a little parm on just for some bite. We always have them add parm at the Italian restaurants, don't we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just adds that bite. This guy got ignored, I think, or it fell off, one of the two.
Okay, just the seasoning left.
Yep, and now what we did was we put some Italian seasoning in one bowl and some red crushed pepper flakes in another. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sprinkle the Italian seasoning.
Are these real hot?
Yeah.
This recipe's from Megan, by the way. I
They
had
got a little
these.
bite to them if you only want to put it on half, maybe.
Okay.
I don't
I
know
had
how you guys
these-
feel about it.
I had these at Megan's house one night, and I said, "Oh my gosh, Megan, this would be perfect for the kids in the cooking show." So how perfect to use them for the pea in our happy this week. So enough of the. Did you already deal with the pepper
I
flakes?
did.
Okay.
I only did half.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so now they're gonna go in a 400-degree oven.
On the bottom shelf?
Sure. And let's go ahead. Technically, again, we can't do it wrong as far as undercooking, because all of it's pre-cooked or not gonna hurt you raw. So what we're gonna do then is, why don't we go ahead and put the timer, if you hit timer,
Okay.
that one to the left there.
No, I thought I hit the right one, but I didn't. Timer.
Right there.
Okay.
Okay, then go ahead and go up to, let's start, what, 10, Megan?
Yeah.
And then
I
hit
would
start.
just check on them to see how melty the cheese is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in the beginning of next episode, we'll show you what they look like along with our why of happy. So in signing off, what would you say, Jane?
Enjoy the last of this beautiful summer weather when you get out of school and stuff. Get a little exercise, and be happy. And stay safe. We love you.
That's right. And speaking of happiness, you kids make us happy. So again, try to challenge yourselves to make yourselves happy, keep a happy attitude, make others around you happy, and believe me, the world will be a better place before you know it. Okay? So we hope to see you next time on the next episode of Now We're Cooking.